I would not be able to handle a kid's leash and go to him and touch him. I wouldn't be able to. He doesn't know me as well. I have no idea if I'm just like that.
I do. I work with all these dangerous animals and they just don't they're all really well trained. We start with all of our animals at a very young age, so we can raise our wolves, our cheetahs, our sea lions, most of the animals that we have in our department, which is the Sea Lion Show. So we get the opportunity to train them the way that we train them and desense them to all the stimuli they're going to travel around the zoo. So basically getting them familiar with buses, that's not something a wild animal encounters. So desensing them to something like that, cameras, flashes, people, screaming children, strollers, those are all things that you have to get used to. So we do a lot of descents. For us trainers, it's very important to keep maintain a level of trust with the animal. Wolves are very different than dogs in the sense that they'll hold grudges and they'll get upset with you. If he hears a really loud frightening noise right now, he's going to think that I'm not taking care of him, and I'll probably have problems leashing him up and working with him for the next couple of weeks, which has happened with pretty much all of our trainers at some point or another where something happens and they associate it with us. So it's very important to maintain that level of comfort with them. Make sure that they know that you're going to take good care of them if there's, a bus or people or anything that might be frightening. So that's just a big part of the training, but also having her is like a security blanket. So
how does she behave with the other dog? How does she know that,
These two?
Yeah.
They were paired up when they were both a couple months old. So they met at a very young age. And at that age, when they're puppies and playful and they just have a liking to one another, they don't like every other animal though. We have a number of dogs and dog combinations in our area. We have 2 cheetahs and 2 dogs that live with our cheetahs as well. And they each have their own dog. So if we were to put our cheetah dog in with him, he wouldn't go so smoothly. It's all about that relationship that they have. Although when we take any animal out of our compound, the wolves start howling. And when we bring any back, they usually do. It's kind of a pack thing. Like we're taking a member of the pack and bringing them back.
Wow.
So they don't have that hierarchy, but they still have their pack-like behavior.
How much does it weigh?
So good. He's about 112 right now, 115. He got his fur coat back. During the summer, he looks quite a bit different. He loses that whole thick winter coat. Now he's built it all back. I was hard trying to find his collar these days. I'm like, where is it?
How long do they live?
He's hiding. Our last Timberwolf was about 13 or 14, and he died of bone cancer. So, they can get the same kind of, they can get the same kind of, sicknesses as his dogs and things like that. So a large breed dog would live to be into their teens, which is what we expect with wolves as well. In the wild, they only live about 6 or 7.